Hello, everyone. This is Hope with Asaf, and this is the first episode of Hope with Asaf. Thank you, everyone. If you're a returning subscriber, if you haven't subscribed, please consider to subscribe. And before we start today's show, let me begin by reading the word of the day. And the word of the day comes from the book of Isaiah 60, chapter 1. It says, Arise and shine, for your light has come, and the glory of God has risen upon you. Don't sit down, don't sit down asking God why. Pray, rise up, and start doing what God has called you to do. Usikae chini, omba, then you act. Even the Bible says faith without action is death. So you pray, you have faith, and act. So today's show, we have a very interesting guest. He's an artist. He's a drawer. He'll introduce himself. So, Mr. Art Master. Nakona kijita Art Master.
Yeah, at Master Kenya.
Art Master Kenya.
Yep.
So kindly introduce yourself to the audience. Maybe kuna watu wenye nakujua, kuna watu wenye kujui.
Oh, okay. So I'm at Master Kenya. I'm creative in most ways. Mostly I do art in terms of graphite and pencil,
Yeah.
and most of them are portraits. But I think I'm gonna get more diverse about it. I think I'm tired. I'm tired to draw people. I wanna do other subjects and stuff.
Oh, you venture into other things than drawing people.
Yeah, but kinda clashes with what I believe. So I'm gonna be in a gap out of the game. But I've actually been drawing for around 7 years.
Oh, 7 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can try, by the way, even you can also take risk. Take risk. You can decide to take risk and go ahead, take a step further and do what maybe you wanna do, because there are no limits. I would encourage you and tell there are no limits. Okay. So at Master Kenya. So at Master Kenya, kuna watu wengi wanakujua ka at Master Kenya. Maybe could you tell us like your real names, maybe kwenye umetoka, kwenye umezaliwa?
Oh, yeah, sure. My name is Kelvin Nganga Ngwere.
Yeah.
Yep, I come from a small village called Gashie.
Yeah.
Yeah, very, very good place. Nice people.
Yeah.
And that's about me and stuff. I went to a school called Waka Academy.
Waka Academy.
Yep. My background totally has no art in it. Yeah, and from primary, high school, no art, not even in the family itself. So yeah, I think if something is yours, it's actually yours. You just have to go for it. I'm actually the first artist in the family, both on dad's side and mom's side. But when I say the first artist, I mean he's the first artist who tried to like pursue more.
Yeah.
There have been some few people here and there.
Yeah.
That did some cartoons, got tired with it.
Yeah.
So I think I'm the one who the passion really drove me to where I am today.
Now you're the only artist in your family.
Yeah, definitely.
Gosh, and let me ask you, when you in your school, like these diagrams zenye mwalimu anakuja nakwambia uterine digestive system, what about them? I think maybe were you kuna unajua, like for example, like me tulikuwa tunashinda tukisumbuana na mwalimu wangu. Alikuwa ananiambia diagrams zangu zinakaa mayai, naambia nirudie. Sasa una have kulipa someone to draw for you. Like how was it? Were you able to draw, or it just came up after?
Honestly, about art, I think most of my teachers had seen it from an early stage. Actually, in primary school.
Yeah.
I remember I used to be like around K2 class 4. I used to draw some diagrams for the students in class 6, for the teacher actually, to do it on the board. I think they had really seen it from somewhere. Actually, I don't know whether they peeled it off the board. I'm gonna go check it, but I think my art was somewhere in the school board somewhere.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's still there, but I don't know.
Oh gosh.
Then I think about high school now. High school is now where I started realizing like some bits of what I can do with art. The passion was growing out in me, not like from other people. So in high school, around Form 2,
Yeah.
I think my dad really realized what I had, and also a fellow teacher in primary just challenged me like, just come draw a pastor in church. So that was really my first portrait, and I loved the reception of it. People liked it and stuff. So that's from a church background. There's again coming back to high school. There are people called African Nasaha. It was like a talent academy.
Yeah.
So I think from there I did some few arts for the audition. Then I went all the way to Dar es Salaam. Yeah, to do some of those the art and stuff. So this was kind of like my baseline. Now from there things have been actually good. I was drawing actually from high school. That was my side hustle. I drew my deputy teacher. We would call him Tisa.
Gosh.
Very good person. Yeah, from China.
And you're daring.
Yeah, he's a very good person from China. Actually, the deputy is a good person in terms when you do a mistake, he really can you. Yeah, he's a good guy. Really miss him. Yeah.
My deputy, Mrs. Mukiri. Hey, gosh. Hey, and you're so daring. Hey, atumetoa deputy wenu.
Man, actually deputy ni mtu amenichapa mbele ya my own dad, and I liked it because he didn't hold any grudge. He was very mature about it. He did it with love. He's a very good man.
Hey.
Yeah. I'm very positive about my deputy.
Okay, taking you back to high school. Ulisomea like high school gani? So after Gashie, ulienda Gashie, high school Gashie.
No, hapana man.
Oh, did you transfer? Did you go somewhere else outside Kiambu?
I could have done Gashie, but my parents wouldn't allow that. It means the background there isn't the best for in case you want to do something.
Yeah.
But I'm not despising Gashie anyway. They didn't want me around the environment because liquor is being sold next door.
Yeah.
And stuff. My friends who are around everything is liquor. But that anyway, about high school, I was called to a very remote school. In it was Kirinyaga Nyeri. It's called Kamuiru. Yeah, and I rejected the offer, man. I didn't want to go far, so I had to learn now back to Chania High School where a few of my cousins were. That's why in Thika town. So that's where I went for high school and stuff. Again, no art in that school. I did computer, but it was fine. I liked it. I did art on my own.
Oh. So now let us look the challenges that you are facing when growing up. What are some of the challenges when you're growing up? In terms of like discovering yourself as an artist, maybe mama anakuwa unamchora, maybe unachora sister yako mdogo. What are some of the challenges you faced when you're growing up, both in school and even in family? Because kuna mzazi mwenye naweza kaona maybe unaweza kuchora nini anakwambia what focus on this soma
Acha nipatie some two stories. Actually they're funny. One was in my Sunday school. Kuna time I'm not going to church myself for a while because I'm doing studies in Rongai and stuff.
Yeah.
So I haven't gone back to Chagashi, but there was a day I was there after a few years. So they were like moving the Sunday school to another place.
Yeah.
There were tattered books on the floor.
Yeah.
So I happened to pick a book. Nana Peros to Nona Tugari, Nini, some good drawings. I'm like, wow, this kid is impressive. I want to see this kid. Do not checking. I had to go through all the photos. Then flip on the back. I saw my name, man. I saw my name. It's Kevin Anguire. Nalikuwa sema kijana atakuwa kama mimi. So actually I think hiyo ilikuwa tu kitu kingine linishake kidogo. The other story is when I went to baby class, I was very young. Kushika pencil ilikuwa next my baby class teacher. Mimi nilirudia baby class. Acha niseme ukweli.
Serious?
Mimi nilirudia.
Mimi sikarudia.
Pencil ilikuwa nashika inaanguka. So hakuna msanii anaweza fikiri ningeichora ama stuff. Nilikuwa shika hivi inaanguka.
Kwa nilikuwa ndo that.
So I think hata kuchora man, angalianga nasema wow man, it's fine. Alafu nilifika pahali, yes grab studies kidogo. I got good at it. But sasa kutoka preschool kidogo, I think mchezo uliingia kidogo tu. Sifanyi homework na tatu kuchora. My mama alianza kuchukua some of the pencils and stuff. Manze, tunaelewa cha unapenda lakini si hata concentrate kidogo na studies.
Eh.
Man, I cried. She always tell me to date. Nililia hiyo siku.
Gosh.
Mwanzo sikuwa atafanya homework, atafanya art. But yeah, along the way, hizo ni two stories to Sunday school and stuff. And hiyo ingine I couldn't hold a pencil.
Yeah.
Yeah, they kind of motivate me up to date.
Oh.
Yeah.
So like in this industry that you are in and you going into, actually you are in, who inspires you and why? Like akwezi kukosa ule mtu mmoja maybe mentor mwenye unaangalianga anachoranga vizuri, mimi naweza kutaka kuwa kama yeye.
Oh yeah, I do have a mentor, but not Kenyan. It's in South Africa. It's called Jomo Dry. Yeah, the guy does very good artworks in charcoal. He's my inspiration in terms of what he does. He has gained a very good global audience, according to me. What I see is someone I look up to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in terms of your art and what you do, are there some challenges that come in? Maybe the challenges that you face when doing the arts and the good photos that you draw. Are there some challenges?
Yeah, there's some challenges in terms of let's start with materials first. Materials for doing a good artwork, presentable and a quality artwork. I think it's very expensive actually to get the pencils, the papers. And again, there's some tools you never find. You know, most artists, especially self-taught like me, get to learn this stuff from YouTube. So getting to get the pencils, there's certain tools. I think naweza kupatia moja, maybe artists will know it out there. Nilitafuta a white gel pen and a mono zero eraser for close to a year. Sikuwa napata. And I felt like hiyo ndio kitu inafanya ni kwa hash. But again, tools doesn't matter that much. Ingine ni a place to study art. Learning art is not cheap. It's not cheap to learn art. Go to an art school. And pia again, the other challenge is when you go to art school, most people say out there that when you go to art school, they're gonna rob you're not gonna express your own style in art. So those are like three of them. The other one is where I am now, actually facing a challenge myself right now. I wanna do something else from what I've been doing. Najua kuna time nilikuwa around high school, like, wow, mtu anachora mtu on YouTube. Yote ilikuwa inanifascinate. Say I'm doing it. Ishakuwa it's simple and I'm not meant for the simple stuff. So say nataka kudiverse. What else can I do?
Exactly.
What's the next step?
Yeah. Those hizo nini zenye likongo, kuna vitu zenye hizi drawings zenye zinatokea kwa TikTok. Unaona mtu anachora alafu this somehow how they edit inakaa ni kama anachora haraka, so unaziona you're like
those days you know what's the point in YouTube? Okay, I don't wanna get bashed by most of the YouTubers. Some of the videos tapata ni edited. Yes, of course inaweza pata good videos.
Yeah.
And most of them ni time lapse. Who is learn anything from time lapse?
Yeah.
You know, there's a few stuff how to build your structures and tones. Yeah, I think mostly those are the few stuff.
Yeah, and again, I think I would say for me, internet has come to change like everything, because right now kenye unaweza kutaka kusomea si lazima ati uende like shule, like the way you're saying maybe kusomea art it's a bit expensive. You can go to YouTube, enda YouTube kuna tutorials, si ndio? Enda YouTube kuna tutorials hapo. There's nothing, hakuna reason ya kusema ati sina hii. There's nothing. If you're an artist there and you maybe ulikuwa unataka kusomea art, maybe you don't have the finances or something, nunua data kuna data za Mia, by the way, cheap, exactly, za 1 hour. Ingia YouTube, watch the tutorials and they help. So on to my next question. So when okay on to my next question. Back in the village, when sasa umeingia kwa art vizuri, sasa umeanza kuchora, then back in the village kuna maybe your parents, your siblings, hata kuona akwambie Kevin wewe usiende hivyo sasa. Unajua siku hizi kuchora wewe kuchora, you know those parents, they don't believe like talent inaweza kukupeleka mbali.
Yeah.
Okay, how did back in the village, how did they respond?
I think for art, when you mean back in the village, what do I say? I really have supportive parents. I can't say they didn't support me. There's a point where they got some grip. There's a point they got some grip on grasp about what I do. The moment and you're not like, yeah, come on, you can draw, take a portrait, and somebody will pay for it.
Yeah.
Very motivating. You know how many people out there creating something that people don't want even to buy? Many people are doing this. Like when you can create something from your own self, it's like you become a factory yourself.
Yeah.
Unajenga kitu, unatengeneza kitu, mtu anaipenda, ataibuy. Unaona? Me platform yangu, I can advise most people, just try IG. Say I don't know, algorithm is hard, but don't worry about the followers.
Yeah.
Don't worry about
the followers.
Yeah. I have 2 accounts. I have at Master Kenya and Kenyan Arts. Kenyan Arts is around 340 something people.
Serious?
Yeah,
300. Oh, niko dhani ni 300,000.
No. Relax, man.
Lakini you manifesting.
Kuna 340 the small account.
The small account.
Inanipatanga biz kushinda the main account. Yeah. Inapatia biz more than the main account. Yeah. And again, niko very happy. Mostly my customers are strangers. Wengine hata patana face to face. Yeah, kwa IG, get a quotation, send the picture on WhatsApp, send the depot. And yeah, you expect your portrait to come. And most of them have gained trust over the years. I think wezi anza like today. Don't expect watu ku trust.
Yeah.
Naona. Let's take a good example. Umetoka hapo hivyo, where do you stay?
Gashie, of course.
So meka Gashie in your own neighborhood. Kutoka nje the first day wanza kupika chapo. Who like your chapo the first day?
Hakuna.
Yeah, nani atakuwa like uko na good rap on the first day unapika chapo? Hakuna. See, but I think after a few weeks or months or even an year, hasa kila chapo za ASAP ni different. Hata wewe mwenyewe unapata confidence. Hata wengine wakiuza chapo zao 10, wewe unauza 30 na unapata customer because uko na rapport. The same thing with online. Don't expect to get the magic instantly.
Yeah.
Goja to build rapport kidogo over the time, uta build trust na confidence. Yeah, that hata unaambia client, I do more work like this and they'll understand because hata unaambia I've been around for a while, I can't steal from you at this point. Yeah, and you have some few. You can build vitu kama, what do you call it, Google Business Profile.
Yeah, Google Business Profile.
Yeah, so Google Business Profile will allow you get some reviews. So that's why I normally send my client, like, and I have a profile on Google. Just go and check what people are saying about me. You can't delete a comment on Google. So if anybody had something to say about me that's wrong, you can just go and say it there. And if they do it, it's okay. I'm not a perfect person. It's easy. But at least I try to maintain my brand in a very nice way. Na ukileta comment yenye uongo, my fans will watakuchapa.
Utaanikwa na uanuliwe na mafans.
Yes, watanianua.
So what are your future plans? Maybe opening a company. What are your future plans?
What future plans? Mostly I look into diving into animation. Lakini for me personally, what I want to do for the community now is I want to teach people arts. I want to have one of the best art school that teaches art in the best way in terms of teaching you how to draw and how to sell your artworks, how to monetize your talent too, and how to like bring that importance out there. Because actually I have a friend, shouted to the guy, his socials is Apex.
Apex.
Apex Art. He really does awesome stuff. You've done art with him. His interest in art got a lost, I don't know, from high school where. So when you alipata in Rongai, we became friends upon how I'm doing it. I taught him, man, his progress. He can tell you, 1 year is already drawing. At was Daniel Malzania. He's already drawing, he's already selling, he has his own client base. So I think I can be able to transform the same to other people out there. It will be a win-win for me.
Yeah. So what else are you doing apart from the arts, yeah.
Apart from the arts, yeah, manze, I'm a talkative person. So I wanna do most of digital marketing, video marketing mostly.
Yeah.
And for Google, I wanna master Google Ads. I'm actually studying Google Ads. It's a very good place to learn because we get a lot of startups every day.
Yeah.
Most startups, ukifanya ad Google, una guidelines. Utaweka kitu na utambua this cannot work for this certain thing. So that's what I do on the side, marketing for people, shooting some videos, showing people what are you doing right in your videos. Mostly I don't do for like creators and stuff, but I do for business. If you want your business to sell, how will you record your stuff? So that's what I do. I tell you what to do in terms of a few here and there. So that's the bit for that. Again, I'm a software developer.
Oh.
Yeah, I do PHP and web.
And web.
Yeah, I hope that one motivates mtu uko nje. Mazao unaweza kuwa nachora na unajua vitu.
Exactly. By the hadi hii times zenye tuko si time ya ku like una rely na kitu moja. Be like fanya kuwa na vitu kadhaa unafanya, like he's an art and he's doing other things like digital marketing and umesema web
software development.
Software development. Unaona vitu ka hizo. So at least even if you having this as your main source, have other sources of income that zinakuletea kitu. Usirely na kitu moja. Don't rely na kitu moja. I think I would encourage a lot of people to adika uko na hii talent, adika wewe ni mwimbaji, hadi ukiweza ka research waimbaji in any talent that you have, you need to have like something extra that inakuletea kitu, because tunawezi ka rely na talent atikulete, especially sana kwa side ya easy arts and nini. Kuna times I know there are times where kuna kwanga na hivyo high and lows.
Yeah, sure.
And akukosangi time ka hizo, so I would encourage everyone there, if you're able to at least have like maybe 2 side hustles apart from your talent that you're using, 2 side hustles, even 4, even 7, if you're able. So on to my next question. So this is Hope with Asaf, and we give hope to the world, and I would request you to just tell the people, maybe kuna mtu wako hapo anakuangalia, maybe you're a mentor to someone, kuna mtu wako hapo home anataka kuchora but hana like hizo sources zote. Umesema pencils ni expensive, like that person hana hopes hadi za kuchora, mama yake anamkataza, maybe okay, these days wanaelewa talent is sika kitambo, but kuna ule mtu mwenye amekaa chini ana watch issue, anasema gosh, me one day mimi nitakuwa kama yule. Ebu say a word or two.
Okay. I think for anyone in terms of let's say art, because that's where I am, and other stuff.
Yeah.
In case you really feel like you're giving up, don't focus more on what you don't have. What do you have? What do you have? Because mostly I believe no one is an unfortunate. Hauna kitu at all. If you look all corners, hauna kitu.
Yeah.
Everyone has something. You might lack everything, but you have a voice.
Yeah.
Go out and sing. Acha kuimbia kwa bafu. Toka nje imbia watu.
Exactly.
Hata kwa hiyo church. Watakwambia manze fanya hivi ama tukufanya album. Unaona? Kama unachora, uchora basi hata hiyo mama. Which I've never done. I'm guilty. Manze mama, kuchora jo.
Chora. Kevin. Utachora.
My goodness. Chora tu hata basi hiyo mama. Chora hiyo basi. Chora your friends. Tell them about what you do. Unajua out here, everyone is looking for what you're looking for.
Yeah.
You're seeking success. Ushaitoka tao na very good evening kwanza Monday ama Friday time watu wametoka job, watu ni wengi, those people want that success. Naona, and nobody will come to you atakwambia asa kumazi nilisikia unachoranga vizuri, so acha nikupe job.
Yeah.
It will get that point, but mostly you tell people what you do. I tell your friends, waambie what do you do. And another bonus tip I think always have for myself ni YouTube. Say your generation tuko mostly tuna consume a lot of content.
Thank you.
Ndio. Content si mbaya, depending on what are you consuming.
Exactly.
What are you consuming?
Yeah.
Nilembe best yangu aliniuliza what can he do, namwambia ingia tu YouTube, andika how to, alafu wache complete. Andika just how to. Angalia how to bake basi. Uone tu how to bake, how to cook this stuff, how to run basi, how to swim.
Yeah.
Manze learn something every day, because at the end of the day you realize manze you're becoming a machine.
Yeah.
You're becoming a machine every day.
Exactly. And another thing, an idle mind is a devil's workshop.
Sure.
Learn something.
Sure.
Don't be idle. Learn something. Learn something. So that has been our guest at Master Kenya. You can share your social media handles, maybe where people can get you. Amesema hadi anasomeshana, by the way. Peana namba wakutafute.
Okay. Acha sema kutafute tu at Master Kenya. Acha on Google you'll find me and you'll find my number. But let me give my number for someone who's watching there and you really wanna get in touch. It's 0757297232.
Repeat again.
0757297232.
So that has been our guest at Master Kenya. You have heard from him. Me, my take home, nimesikia amesema everyone hadi kutau kitokea tu tau, everyone is looking for what you're looking for, success. So yeah, imeni challenge sana. That is my take home. Oh God. Thank you very much at Master Kenya for honoring our invite. Thank you for creating time to be here, leaving other works so that you can be here. This has been our show, Hope with Asaf, and I'm your host, Asaf Kiongera. See you on the second episode of this show.